We are back with Beyond the Net. I'm Katie Olson, and I'm here today with Lauren Jardine-Clark in the hot seat. Lauren, thank you for being here with me today. And I do see that there's a little bit of an addition to your last name.
There is, yes.
When did you get married?
I got married on May 23rd at my parents' house, so I just have been living the life being married now.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. So you had a little bit of a busy off season there.
Correct, yes, very busy.
We can jump right into the volleyball questions. When did you first start playing volleyball and what position were you?
I first started playing when I was 14, and my first position was middle, only because I was the tallest person on the team. And then I started jumping, and people were like, hey, you gotta be different positions because you're gonna be good.
Yeah, they always stick the tall girl in the middle at the beginning, but you are seeing a little bit of a switch with the club now with the outside taking that position. But there's been such a big change from middle school to high school to club to college to transferring to now you're in the professional league. Who has been one of the main biggest supporters through it all for you?
I'd say through all of high school, it's always been my parents, and even through college, like they're my number ones. They would always travel to every single game with me. I think the one game in my entire college career that my mom missed and my dad missed was that when my mom was having surgery, and that was like it. They were out there even if they were sick, even if they had work, even if my siblings were doing other stuff, like they were always there. So I think they're my number ones. And then towards the later part of my career, definitely my husband. He was there through everything.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that he does play a little bit of volleyball.
He does, yes.
So you guys really do you play together often?
Yeah, we've played in like, I don't know, 8 grass tournaments this summer together, just living it up. And then he's actually starting a professional men's team in Utah right now. So we're trying to get that started up.
How did those grass tournaments go, if you don't mind me asking? Because I try to play with my significant other and hit or miss.
It's really good. We understand that there's a separation between who we are as a husband and wife and who we are as players. We're obviously pretty similar as players. So it's really easy for us to keep each other accountable and help lift each other up in those times. But yeah, I think I love grass. It's so much fun.
Is there one of you that's a little more competitive than the other?
No, I think our competitiveness drives each other to where if I'm competitive, he's competitive, and then we start going up and up and up, and it just depends.
So awesome. Getting into some random facts. What was your first job growing up?
So I worked a lot with my family, so I don't technically count that as jobs. But my first job was when I was like 14. I was helping my brother clean a dentist office, and my payment was chocolate chip cookies. So that was my first job.
That is awesome. Was your brother, is he older than you?
Yeah, so I'm the youngest of 5, so he's just the one right above me.
That's awesome. If you were a superhero, what would your power be?
I would say telekinesis. I like knowing how people's minds work and like what's going on in there, and then being able to communicate through that.
That'd be such a great advantage on the volleyball court, so you can just read people's minds on the other side.
Yeah, I know she's going line. I'm going to block the line. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Do you have any hidden talents?
I don't know if it's hidden anymore, but I can sing and I'm very musical. I grew up playing piano ever since I was like 8, so I know how to play piano, and I learned how to play the flute when I was in middle school. So I'm pretty musical in my family.
Awesome. I did see that you sung for the Vegas Thrill last year, I believe.
Yes.
Super impressive. So Rise fans, we might get to see her sing the national anthem. And then I did hear through the grapevine that you like to read, and just fun to know, is there a certain book that has you hooked right now?
There's so many. I love a lot of like just normal romance. I like Regency romance, but my favorite book series right now is definitely Rebecca Yaros's Fourth Wing series. That one's got me in a chokehold for sure. But my favorite author by far is Allie Hazelwood.
Are you a paperback reader, Kindle reader, phone reader?
I was a phone reader, especially when I was traveling, and then it would be my and my teammates' tradition at Vegas to go to the airport, buy a book, and then on the flight we'd read that book, and then we'd switch books. So I'd read one and then she'd read the other, and then we'd switch books. And then for the flight home, we'd read the other book. So that was our tradition. So I kind of read all of them, all of the above.
I love that. Do you have like a library at your house? Or
Yeah, if I could show you my bookshelves if they weren't crazy busy right now.
That's awesome. All right. Last thing. What is something that you're looking forward most this season now being a part of the Rise?
I think my biggest excitement is just being in a new place and experiencing new things. You know, I lived in Wisconsin for about a year and a half, and it was kind of during the time of COVID, so I didn't get to explore that much. But every time I've been to Grand Rapids, number one, it's been cold, which I love. And number two, it's just a beautiful city. So I'm really excited to explore that, excited to meet the fans and just be there.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here first. This is Lauren Jardine-Clark, and she will be playing this season with the Grand Rapids Rise.